Hey, good morning, Catherine. I see your name. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I have Catherine here first. I want to say good morning to you, but good morning to Catherine as well on this rainy day in Philadelphia. I hope whatever the weather is today around you, I hope that you have a great day. Welcome to Journal with Me. It's April 2nd. We've entered the month of April officially yesterday, and yeah, I didn't have any fooling around. Everything was straightforward, and actually a pretty pleasant day. Even though I was doing work, I was doing some other things also that were pleasing to me on the first day of April. I also woke up this morning ready to get started with the day and realized that a deadline that I was trying to make was extended. It was, and so I was glad that it was extended, but actually wanted to submit it today, but knew that I had a little more time I needed to uh, to finish up. So I am so grateful. I am very grateful today that I received some grace, and which made it even more a pleasant a pleasant morning for me. Um, I do not like hustling, you know, doing stuff really uncomfortable. So um, thank goodness. I would have done it. I would have gotten it in, but it may not have been um, the best. And I want to do my best. So, anyhow, good morning to you. This is Kathy Hampton from Wellside Retreats, and we're here to journal together on this Tuesday morning. It's 7:32, and we normally well we start around 7:30, and that's what we did. Good morning, Dr. Crystal. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. I believe you're back in the States. So welcome to you. And so I'm hoping that you can, if this is the first time that you've seen um, the Journal with Me sessions, welcome. I hope that you know that journaling is something that you don't need any experience with. Just bring an open mind, heart, and soul, and be ready to download what's on your heart, your mind, and your soul, your spirit. Um, we hope that you will engage with us here. We write in the comments to one another, um, and we spend time uh, writing for 20 minutes, and then we have a discussion. We share whatever anyone wants to share. It's not mandatory, but I'll walk you through it. So if you find that you do, in fact, like this session, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up to like, and please subscribe and come back and become part of the community, become a community member here of journalers. We, um, we meet to uplift one another, to affirm ourselves and celebrate ourselves in the most positive, powerful way that we can, and also share information, resources that will help you either move forward in your journey, hold yourself accountable, or or yeah, feel good. feel good, especially in the morning. It's early for some people, but you can always watch the episode or the session, excuse me, the session on replay. You can replay it on YouTube. And let me know you came by if you watch it on replay by making a comment, you know, um, a hashtag replay, whatever you'd like to do. But let me know you came in. And wow, who else is here? We've got Nicole, LaShawn. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And my peace is here, my friend. Good morning. Just plugging in from PT. Yes, yes, yes. She made it to Portugal. Congratulations to you, my peace. Good to see you here. I guess you're almost eating lunch about now, right? So good for you. Good for you. I hope that you can spend some time journaling with us as well in your new environment. So let's get started. So I have my journal here and a pen, and we're going to first check in with ourselves. Might want to take a note, find out, not find out, focus on how you're feeling today. How are you doing? If you can't find a word for it, come up with a word for the emotion that you are feeling. If you're not sure what that emotion might be, because there are so many emotions, and sometimes we don't realize, what the term is. Um, Describe it. You can describe it by using a weather reference, such as cloudy, such as sunny. You can also say you feel like a happy, or like a I don't want to say it derogatorily, but you might feel like a butterfly or a puppy, just excited, you know, a butterfly, flighty, free. How are you doing today? What is your state of being right now? Right now, what is it? So, yeah, I will say I'm feeling relieved. I'm feeling I'm feeling relieved because I I didn't have to make that deadline that I thought I was going to have to make today. But I will I will make it tomorrow. It's actually extended until next week, but I'm going to get it in soon. So, and so with that relief, because of relief, feeling relieved, I feel like a weight is off of me, stress. It was good stress. When I say that, not everything is, heavy, but there is some weight. I can breathe easier, put it that way, because I was, rushing and having to look and do all kinds of editing and stuff. So it's good. Nicole says she's feeling excited and joyful. Well, good. That's good. I like to hear that. Catherine's feeling calm. Yes, calmness is a good thing. Yes, and so yeah, and then expand on why you were feeling the way you're feeling. Why, Nicole? Why are you feeling this way? Catherine, why are you feeling calm? This doesn't have to be, for us to consume, but for your notes. Um, when you look back and you say, oh, that I remember that day, I was feeling calm because, and then you fill in the blank there. So once you had some time to do that, I'll give you a few more moments because I'm going to actually write in my journal right now how I'm feeling. And I will, let's see, it is the, I just said it's the second. I don't know why I'm checking the calendar, but it is April 2nd. Dr. Crystal is feeling a bit stressed, heading into a busy work project week. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna try to uplift you, Dr. Crystal, because that work thing comes around, man, and it's busy. You gotta make that means you have to meet deadlines and please people. So I uh, I hope that you can take some deep breaths during the day, during the week, actually, during the week, whenever you can, and focus on just you and not it to get energized. Yeah, that's what I hope for you. We'll be checking in on you. And Catherine says, you rested well, had a great day at the farm. Okay, very good. Good for you, Catherine. That's great. All the above. Conference presentation on Thursday. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that just makes me stressed. Just hearing about all those things because I understand. I understand. Um, yeah. So let's get ourselves comfortable right now, and we can think about the stressors or anything that is not, you know, going to happen right now other than journaling. Let's focus in on that by and calming ourselves. Um, okay, and my piece is feeling relaxed. Good, 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 good. Just finished brunch and hitting the streets to get familiar with neighborhood and run errands. Wanted to stop in and say hello to my journaling sisters. Have a lovely day. You have a lovely day in your neck of the woods, which is Portugal. And yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're relaxed. I'm glad you're feeling good. Finish brunch. That's right. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, my piece. Thank you for sharing. And you have a great day. So let's get comfortable in our seats, um, planting our sits bones wherever you are. If you're on a bed, or if you're on a chair or cushion, firmly plant yourself in that place. If you're in a chair, make sure your feet are touching the ground, right? Grounding ourselves. This is all a part of grounding ourselves, being planted, not being settled, right? Take your time and we'll be taking 3 cleansing breaths. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Um, and, you know, if this is something that you do commonly, then you can go ahead and do that. But if this is the first time that you've done that cleansing breaths, you can follow me. So, inhaling through the nose, you might want to close your eyes or um, lowering your gaze, keeping your eyes open, but lowering your gaze, looking down at the floor. so that you see the floor. I close my eyes and I'm going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. The deeper you breathe in, the larger the sigh will be. So let's do that one more time. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. One last time. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Returning to your normal breath after settling in after that exhale. Slowly and gently opening the eyes or raising your gaze. You can blink your eyes open. Okay. And as I said, we'll start with 20 minutes of journaling. We're using the timer on Insight Timer app. Okay, because they have different chimes, different sound bowl sounds. Okay. So make sure that I have it on 20 minutes. Okay. And if you are new to journaling and don't want to write a lot or feel that you have exhausted what you want to write, you can sit and meditate, um, closing your eyes and maybe focusing in on your heart beat or your breath or your pulse. Okay, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But try to journal what's on your heart, mind, and spirit. Organize yourself, whatever works for you. And we're going to start here with the 20 minutes. Okay. You'll hear another sound when the 20 minutes is up. Okay. So our journaling time is over. The chime has chimed. I hope you were able to get some things down. I know that I was. I didn't journal yesterday because I was writing yesterday and working yesterday, but usually I get up in the morning and I do journal. I didn't do that. So, because I was trying to write for submission, writing a memoir, and I'm submitting an excerpt, and so I've had to reduce. Um, I'd have to rewrite this excerpt, pulling from the larger body of work that I've done, um, to submit it. So it's, there's a lot of shuffling and trying to make sense of the parts that I'm going to be presenting. So that took up my writing time. So it's good to actually journal about some things that have happened for the last, what's in my mind for the last few days. Had a busy weekend, a good weekend, but a busy weekend. As I'm doing more decluttering, as well as organizing, I'm having to make sure that things are right sized. Had to return stuff at Home Depot. I don't like exchanging things, and I want to get it right the first time. But I had something that I had to exchange and get a smaller size, and had to do a little travel to New York this weekend, to see my daughter. So it was a lot of moving pieces, and I was missing my naps. I really was missing my naps. When you get used to napping and then you don't nap, you really, it's like, wow, I missed that nap. So, yeah, spent time with my son, which was good. Um, Still had to nap and I had to write. And I think I was given grace. God gave me grace because He knew how busy I was, and that submission deadline for me was extended. And so I am truly grateful today, and yeah, relieved, as I said earlier. So, I'll ask you, what are you grateful for? You know, Gratitude is a whole practice in itself. Um, Meditating on gratefulness, writing about gratefulness. What is your gratitude today? Um, when you can focus and be intentional about what you're grateful for right now, just right now, then there's an energy that you can feel if you were to focus in on that. Um, Even writing about it or meditating about it or just saying it. Thank you. I'm grateful. Um, I'm grateful for, or I am grateful. Thank you. Um, it's like taking the deep breaths. It really is. So if you have a moment and want to write that down as something to think about for the day, about how grateful you are, you know. Um, the other thing is, you know, um, this weekend for me, I'll share, and I'm I'm sure that you know, if you have children or family members that, or people you know, just people you know, and they have done something well and good and beneficial for themselves or others, or they've helped you, and you see that uh, they're living their life well, um, and doing good things, that you're proud of them. And this weekend, uh, I attended an event that my daughter had created, an exhibit that was coming to the close, and it was her work had been extended, um, and it was an art exhibit. It was her very first curated art exhibit, and it lasted for 2 months, as she had different events focused around the exhibit. And so they had a closing reception this weekend, and she was able to speak and be interviewed um, by one of her peers at the event. And people kept coming to me, knowing that I was her mother, and her father was there, and asking us how, if we were proud of them. Aren't you proud of her? And um, I don't know. I was taken back by it, because they would have to. I guess I shouldn't assume that they would know that I'm proud of her, but yes, most definitely. And my son is was there also, and he was saying that he was proud of her. And you know, I would say that I was proud of both of them for doing good for themselves, doing um, what was good for them. And so I ask you, what are you proud of for yourself? You know, um, and what are you proud of for yourself? Not necessarily for your children, but for your, or for someone else you know. Um, but I think it's really important for us to be proud of ourselves. This comes with, the affirmations that we we um, we write for ourselves. I am proud of myself because I'm pleased with myself. So I'm proud that I'm almost finished with writing this memoir that I've been writing for a while. I'm proud of the fact that I've hung in there, and I've, continued to do the work, and it's coming to fruition. And and yeah, I'm proud of the fact that I will be submitting an excerpt from it, and and hopefully, that would be the first time I would have submitted my work anywhere for potential publication. So, what are you proud of for yourself? I was proud of my children, but I was also uh, proud to support her, proud of me showing up, for her. Proud that our family could get together, as we have evolved and changed. We are still, peaceful. I'm proud of that fact that we are now peaceful with one another. So, yeah. So, yeah, what is it that you are proud of? Um, yeah, for yourself, because we tend to, shine light on on lots of family, friends, associates, affiliates, What is it that you're proud of for yourself? And as I put by the door anything that I'm getting ready to throw away. It could be anything. If I see it, I look at it. I like, I don't need that. That needs to go out. I can get rid of it and feel okay with it. And that feels really good. So tell me, what is one thing you can get rid of and be okay with? Do you know? Have you taken a look around and said, you know what, I don't need this. It's not going to compliment me. It's not helping me. It doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. It's just taking up space and collecting dust, or maybe someone else could use it, or maybe not. We hate to waste. Now our culture doesn't like to waste things. So if you don't want to waste it, find somebody else who might want it. Sometimes it's a hassle to try to sell things, but you might call someone up and say, um, would you be interested in? And this is the amount that you can pay me for it. Yeah, I have some VHS videos, the big, the block, and I have a lot of CDs or DVDs, and I'm like, man. Now the music is one thing, but the videos are another. I'm keeping all my CDs, my compact discs, right, to listen to, because I can listen. I have a little funky CD player. But the DVDs, man, I have some good ones too. And I do not have a DVD player anymore. My computer, they don't make the computers that have those anymore. I guess I do have one still that was working, but I don't know. I don't know. So, what is one thing you can get rid of and be okay with? I don't mean to tax you. If that's too much to think about, move on. Just ignore me. But if you need to be held accountable for anything, I'm here with the questions for you this morning on this Tuesday that you can make a note of, right? Let's see what everyone's saying here. Okay. Oh, you guys are sharing love with my piece. Enjoy your day of exploration. Yes. Yeah. My piece. Have a lovely day. Yes. We're gonna hold my piece up and uplift her as she makes new new moves. Thank you, Dr. Crystal. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. My big kids are doing all right, right? It seems like the bigger they get, you know, and that's for all of us. When they're small, there's small problems. When they're big, there there can be bigger problems. I have big kids, and they're doing all right. They're learning to manage their lives okay, but you know, it's still it's still a thing, to be in their lives and see things evolving and not say anything. I'm trying to like, don't say anything. Shut your mouth, Kathy. They're grown ups. They have grown up. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for that. I'm proud of myself, Nicole says, for putting intention into learning, understanding how to prioritize myself without guilt. Okay. Yeah. That's a big one. I'm glad that you're prioritizing yourself. That is really good. Not feeling guilty. Yes, that's how you create the boundary. The guilt allows the feelings to kind of encroach upon the time for yourself, and learning and understanding how to prioritize yourself. This is good. You are really doing well, Nicole. But when you say learning and understanding, that means you're being aware. You're in sync. You're learning. You're touching upon. You're doing the work. You are acting. Those are verbs. Learning and understanding. That means you're in thought about what is going on for yourself. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you as well. That's awesome. Awesome. What a gift to when the grown children are doing all right for themselves. It's challenging and not a linear path. Yes, parenting is a humbling journey. Yes, it is. It is. It really is. It really, really is. Because I wasn't a parent before I was a parent, right? We don't really get this, you know, roadmap. We don't get this journal or this guidance, or you kind of do, but you kind of don't, you know. And then you have to look away from yourself to see, what's the best way, or what are they doing it okay, or maybe they have advice for me, or but we're all different, and it's complex, right? Yes, Nicole, thank you for that. It is a great gift when grown children are, doing all right for themselves, and you know, and and it's not, and it is not linear. It's like, you know, especially if you have more than one, and then there's, they're different. Of course, they're different. I have a son and a daughter, and they they do different things. They developed differently. Yeah, yeah, they're different. So it is humbling. It's a humbling journey. It doesn't really end. People think that it does. It really does not end, because, you know, yeah, my mom is still trying to mother me in her own little way as I'm mothering her as her child. It is really something. The dynamics, um, the dynamics are interesting. So we do the best we can. That's what someone told me, not too long ago. I don't know who it was, but we do the best we can. So, and then finally, the last question on this Tuesday, as I'm posing questions for you. And by the way, Nicole, I want to say that I'm proud of you. um, for learning and understanding how to prioritize yourself without guilt. Keep on practicing that. Okay? There is no guilt. There should not be a guilt for caring for yourself. We talked about that last week, I believe. Um, no guilt, but yeah, no guilt about it. Caring for yourself, um, and it's all about taking the time. We were talking about the celebrity that gets upset about having to take care of herself, or self care. Um, and I was saying I didn't understand that, but taking the time for yourself is really important, because sometimes people do take care of you lovingly, but you're the only one who knows what care you need really deep down inside. So, yeah. Um, okay. Creative Living with Amisha. Hello. Good to see you here. Yeah. Just popping in. I think I heard a question about what could I get rid of. I could benefit from getting rid of paper clutter and mail. Yeah, keeping these sort of things. Yeah, I think it's time to find ways to, yeah, downsize and get rid of, yes, get rid of this completely if I can. Thanks for posing this question. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if you've joined us before, but I appreciate you coming on and spending some time with us and engaging. It's really great. Yes, downsizing. I could probably write a book about that. Maybe I will. A how to and do it, with peace of mind. Um, yeah, I've had to downsize two two times, three times, and I'm doing it. No, this is the fourth time of truly downsizing, minimalizing things, and what is important. And when you do it, there's this freedom that you feel of not having stuff. Paper is a big thing. I'm finding that's what I have left, really. Um, that is most challenging. Um, Paper, memorabilia, including pictures and awards, diplomas, important, you know, things that um, I would no longer, have anyone keep for me because that's cluttering up their space of something that is not really theirs. I have plaques of awards, things that I received for certain things. What do you do with those things? You know, they're in envelopes, or some of them have been framed. I, I'm still trying to figure it out. I did um, give my daughter this weekend a big photo album of her, and it's kind of from birth to about, I'm going to say, middle school. But then I found some more pictures that take her up through high school, and she has her college stuff, but just high school. The son has the same similar thing. It's amazing how much you find. And then there are plenty of books, of course, still going through the books. I gave some books to a family here in my apartment complex, and they were so happy to receive them. Some children's books. And yeah, I felt really good about that. I still have a few more to give them as I open up more boxes. Yeah, it just, yeah, I have time, so I do it. I do it a little at a time. So, but the paper is timely. So, you know, I say put on a good Netflix movie, get yourself some popcorn or whatever, go through the paper. If you have a shredder, great. If you're not, you can take it out for shredding, put it in a plastic bag, and just keep it stepping. And just be intentional about it. That's what it takes. It takes you setting time for yourself. And let's just say this, that this is self-care. That is self-care also. Because when you care about getting rid of anything that is not serving you well or serving you at all, um, yeah, you're better off. So, and you will feel a sense of freedom and pride that you got rid of it. All right. So, creative living with Amisha. Creative living. I love that. creative living, because I believe everyone is a creator. So how do you create the life that you want to live? I love that. I love your name. So very good. And Nicole says she recently downsized and feels so much lighter. Yes, it's a weight that's gone. I'm trying to I'm trying to get down to my my freedom weight. It's a freedom weight, right? Most people want to put on weight, to fight a battle or fight the boxing match, or they want to lose so that they lose weight for, you know, an event. I'm trying to lose the weight of the stuff. Yeah, so I can feel free. And finally, the last question for today. What have you done new or different? What have you done new or different? You know? Um, yeah, what have you done new or different? Hey, Danielle Brooks, you like that? Yeah, freedom weight. I like that too. Let's get down to our freedom weight, y'all. I want to hear it about it. Yeah, report in. Hold yourself accountable for getting decluttered and getting down to your freedom weight so you can move around the globe or move around anywhere, Um, and yeah, you'll feel better. You feel better. But what have you done new or different for yourself? Um, you don't have to if you'd like to share, but that's the last question I came up with today. I decided I'm gonna do something different. I always do something different. But yeah, holding yourself accountable is really important. Um, all of these things are being grateful, holding yourself accountable to think of how you how pleasing things can be for yourself, finding pride in yourself, something that you've done, right? What is one thing you get rid of and can be okay with? That's holding you accountable to declutter. And then doing something new is or different than you've done in the past. Something new. Well, if you have done something new, that means you've taken a step toward through your journey, a new step, something different, something that may foster uh, inspiration uh, for the next step, or doing something new that will propel you to take a step forward or even possibly a leap into something new or different, you know? So try to do something new. Our sister, uh, Tabitha Brown, has her book out about doing something new every day. And I really, there's a woman a few years ago who used to post on Instagram. I don't know if she's still on Instagram or not, but she would do something new, trying something new, try something new all the time, and whether it's a hobby, whether it's you know a new flavor, new food, eating different food. I always say try something different by going in a direction that you've never gone in before, like taking a walk. Instead of going straight, you might want to turn left, right? See a different vantage point. It gives you a different perspective on where you are, and what is in that direction, you know. um yeah, I did something new um this weekend. um well, I've done it before. That's not true. um no, I did something new. I went to a new place. I went to a new place this weekend. I'd never driven to that place before. I went to um, the Brooklyn Art House in Brooklyn. I drove there, and I rented a car and I drove there. And I actually went over the Williamsburg Bridge, which I'd never driven over. I actually have walked over the Williamsburg Bridge, um, which, yeah. So I did something new and different. Saw a different perspective um, of Brooklyn. I'd never been in that neighborhood before. Off of what's it called? Metropolitan Avenue, Marcy Avenue area. Yeah, very, you know, I guess busy, young energy, you know. Um, yeah, lots of restaurants. It was good, crowded, of course. But, you know, that's what I expect from New York. I like being in New York. I love the energy. Um, Driving around New York, it's not so much, but I did it, and you know, with GPS, I was fine. Um, on your channel for ideas, inspiration, and prompts. Yeah, okay, great, great. This is good. Okay. I recently started a self gratitude journal, a new concept I never thought about. Wow. Okay. Recently introduced the concept on my new channel. I had seen your channel, Kathy, and been meaning to catch you too on your channel for ideas and. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's the highest form of flattery. I appreciate that. Can you type in your channel? Type in your channel in the comments so that we know we can watch you. Yeah, yeah. Self gratitude journal. One of the first things I started doing, maybe I'm gonna say maybe 6 years ago, was writing gratitude daily, and then meditating in gratitude. It's powerful, and I learned that through a young woman who has her own podcast, Curly Nikki, and about gratitude and how energetic and powerful it was. I had no clue, but yeah, gratitude is so important. Um, okay, so creative living with Amisha. All right, everybody, she wrote that in there. Oh, okay, Danielle Brooks. I went to a new church on Easter. It's been a few years of healing from church burnout. Thank you for being so honest and candid about that. So that was big for me. Yes, I enjoyed it. Walked in, worshipped, and walked out feeling great. Amen to you, Danielle Brooks, because I get that. I get all of that. I receive it. Congratulations on going to a new church on Easter. Very good. That's awesome. Um, my daughter did the same thing. I I did not expect her to. She told me she did that same thing. She went to a new church on Easter and said she's going to go to a new church next weekend. And I'm like, okay, creative living with Amisha. All right. So very good. I like how you have the same name as your name, your online name. Thank you, Amisha. Well, y'all, it has been a good day here at Journal with Me. It really has. I hope that you've had a great morning um, with us. And I appreciate the engagement and meeting new people. I hope that you come back and join me here, Creative Living with Amisha Danielle Brooks. I see you here before, I believe, though, Danielle. Um, yeah, you all come back. Do me a favor, though, y'all. Please like for today and subscribe. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You're seeing this on replay. Uh, you know, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I am trying to now, instead of just the, not just, but the many 1,000 plus subscribers, trying to get the hours, the watch hours to increase. That means I need to do more work so that you can watch. So that happens, and that will happen, um, once that happens, then I can monetize, and it'll be little drips of money, but I will not pass it up. I will not pass it up. Yeah. Like button activated. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you all. Dr. Crystal, we're going to uplift you this week. This is going to be a great week for you. You're going to take everything in stride. When things get a little heavy, just inhale and exhale. Take those cleansing breaths. Spend some time outside. Come back inside and get it on. Let's not let it be a burden to you. You're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I'm grateful for you. I will say that in closing, and as we get ready to close this down, I'm grateful for you watching. If you see this on replay, Gwendolyn Smalls, good morning, all. Gwendolyn, nice to meet you. I hope that you come back and and join us for Journal with Me. And but you can see this on replay. I really would like you to watch it on replay, because if you do, get your journal out and a pen and paper, and yeah, and you can watch it from the beginning. Okay, good. I'm glad you will. Thank you for that. All right, Nicole, come on, let's get monetized. Let's get monetized. Let that be our doing something new, working on that. So we will be proud of ourselves for that. Yes. Yes. So I wish you a great day today on this Tuesday in April 2nd. We are into a new month. And here's to growing in courage every day. All right. That's what's on my journal, this new journal that I have. Here's to growing in courage each day. The young lady who designed this, her name is Morgan Harper Nichols. Morgan Harper Nichols, Nichols. Look her up. Morgan Harper Nichols. Okay. She's developed an app. I'll talk more about it on Thursday if you don't get all of this. But here's to growing in courage each day. All right. Much love to you. I'll see you on Thursday. All right. Bye.